Hey Board Game Maniacs, Maniac Rob here with Maniac Bruce. You know him from the bolt action videos that we shot on our channel. And today we are playing bolt action, but something special. You called me up or you texted me today and you told me, and we just automatically planned about doing this right away.
I did.
And what is it that we're doing?
We're doing Firefight. I haven't the foggiest when this was released. There's reference to D-Day 75, which was yesterday, but there's reference in here to version 1 rules. So Rob, we might be a world premiere, or we might be about 3 years too late. It's one of the two.
In either case, what we're going to do is I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and I'm going to talk to Bruce. Bruce is going to explain everything on camera because he found it. He briefly went over the rules. So we are going to do a firefight. Pretty much what it sums up is it's a skirmish game for bolt action.
Bolt action skirmish. You need to know the rules of bolt action to play Firefight. You can't go the other way around. Firefight's a free PDF download from the Warlord site, but you got to know the rules to the first game in order to play this game.
And we're using second edition rules.
Second edition rules.
Right. All right, so hang on to your hats and we'll check out all the rule system. Alrighty, Bruce, so you want to give us a lowdown on how to play Firefight?
Well, I pulled these rules off the internet at 2 o'clock and it took me ages to read both pages. But there they are. There's 10 bullet points, starting with force selection. So, as we said, it is a skirmish game. So what we've done, we've taken the Italians, and I'm going to apologize to my Italian friends when I butcher their language. These are paracadutisti. We have a squad leader over here. That's a regular lieutenant. It's a veteran lieutenant. 6 paratroopers, 1 with an SMG, 5 with rifles, and a machine gun team. And what you'll notice is there's 1 dice for each man. Normally that would be 1 dice for a team. There are in fact 3 dice. And it is very much a what you see is what you get sort of deal. The points are straight out of the Easy Army Builder or your Army books, so you don't have to buy anything in addition. It's pretty straightforward for selection. For the British, what we've taken is a regular squad with an SMG and an LMG, along with a sniper team, which again, notice is 2 dice, not 1, but 2 dice, and a second lieutenant.
Interesting. All right, Bruce, so there's some things that you want to talk about specifically, like what you can and can't do, and then small targets and that, so why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, one of the things in the regular bolt action game is what they call the national rules or national characteristics. In Firefight, there are none. So there's no free British spotter, there's no free units. It's just too small to get into that. What we also notice is each man has a die. There's no unit per se, so every unit is a small unit. So every person, everything you shoot at, you'll take a -1 penalty for shooting at, which is kind of neat. And one of the big things that I think is going to be a big impact, I haven't tried this game yet, but it's the effect of grouping and orders. In version 2, officers can snap 2 units. So you can, if you're a lieutenant, you can pull out 2 extra order dice. In this game, the lieutenant influences everyone within 12 inches of him. So if he's got 8 soldiers within 12 inches, he can pull 8 dice. Now the catch is they have to do the exact same thing. They can't do different things. If they choose to run, they all must run. And something that's new is the NCO, the squad NCO, which really doesn't have a lot of play in version 2. He can do the same thing, but over a smaller radius, over a 6-inch radius instead of a 12-inch radius. So that's, I think, going to make platoon leaders and squad leaders very powerful, very big targets. I also think it's going to lead to them hiding a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And another thing too, if you look at the board setup that Bruce has set up here, there's a barricade around it, and the reason why, because the size of the table is only played, it's recommended a 3x3 surface, not a 6x4. So that, again, you got to think of like you have the rifle that is a 24-inch range, and you're only playing on a 3x3. It's going to make things a little bit hairy, I think. I
think it's going to make snipers a very popular choice for people and a very popular target. So if you just take a look here, Rob, again, we see a team here, which normally would be 1 dice the machine gun would fire. But in this case, if I want to fire that machine gun, I take the die, and if I don't want penalties, I then take 2 more die and say those 2 guys are supporting the machine gun in his fire, and you fire the machine gun as regular. If I don't want to do that, the machine gun could take a -1 penalty, and that man can fire his rifle, and that man can fire his rifle. So some different things to think about.
Now, there's a couple more things you want to touch upon, and what is that?
Pinning and winning. Pinning works the exact same way, except it's an individual that's getting pinned. If he fails his morale check in the next turn, he goes down. If he's near his leader, he tests on the leader's morale. And then in terms of winning, once you've killed half of the other guy's soldiers, so if he's got 10 men on the board, once you've killed 5, you start taking morale checks each time a guy gets killed after that. And if you fail the morale check, that's the game. You've lost half your guys, you start checking the morale. As long as they keep passing it, they're good. But the moment they lose their morale check, the whole game's over.
So because the game is, again, it's a skirmish game, and usually skirmish games happen very quickly, but because of the morale and, like if you kill half of the squad in the first turn, then, like the game can be over pretty fast.
Pretty fast, yeah.
Is there a turn limit onto this?
No turn limit. So again, I don't know what the meta's going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of maneuvering or teaming up on people to put a lot of pins on them. A unit can take a lot of pins and still be there. If a guy gets hit 4 times, it's rare that he's going to be standing at the end of it, I shouldn't think. So, but we'll find out.
Yeah, it's interesting. I really like playing bolt action, and I love playing skirmish-style games. So this kind of like combining best of both worlds, in my opinion.
It is. What I liked about it, I'm just building a new Soviet army. I've only got 10 guys painted. I could bring those 10 guys to a game and play. I could get them on the board and get them rolling. No need to wait until lots of them are painted.
And you went to the Warlord website and you downloaded the free PDF of this?
That's right. A couple of things I should point in terms of force selection though. No captains or higher, no artillery, and no armored vehicles. In other words, nothing with armor of 7 or better. So you can have the Jeep with the machine gun, but no tanks, no armored cars, no anti-aircraft guns. This is really down and dirty troops on the ground shooting guns at each other. Oh,
all right. So what army are you taking? What army are you using of the 2 that you pulled? Also, by the way, just to mention, you don't give yourself praise for this, and you should. The miniatures that you're looking at, that we looked at, is all painted by Bruce. Now, you do painting commissions too.
I do. If you want to go to Facebook and look up Robert Knight, a Knight with a K, Robert Knight Painting, I think that'll hit it. And I'm happy to do painting for people, and I'm just starting out, so I'm giving some pretty good prices these days. And I've done a few for some people. They've been pretty happy, I think.
And you can take, like if somebody that's in the US wants you to paint it, they can ship them to you and then you paint them and ship them back?
We can figure that all out. That's not a problem at all.
So again, Robert Knight's Painting, and it's on Facebook. Check him out because his quality, he painted some test honor for me and it was an awesome job. And the bolt action stuff are so nice and clean and pristine. And it's really good. It's way better painting what I could ever do, even if I tried my hardest. So on with the game. Now before we start, we're going to do the deploying and then we're going to record to show what we deployed. But before that, just to touch upon what recommended scenario they suggest for this and so forth.
Well, this is where it's a little bit funny, Rob. It recommends max attrition, which is actually a version 1 game, which confused me a little. So we're just going to go with scenario 2, meeting engagement, out of the version 2 rulebook. We're not going to play with reserves. We're going to keep this very simple today. So basically all our guys are off the table except for my sniper team, which pre-deployed in the building, which we agreed, if you look at the way it's configured, we cannot shoot out of this sort of front part.
There's no window.
Here, there is a hole, but we're just going to say no. Sniper can't shoot out of that front 45-degree arc. Everything else is fair game. Everyone's going to be brought on just by dice draw, and we'll see where that goes from there. I should point out, there's already an FAQ for this game, and it talks about smoke grenades, regular grenades. There's another scenario that they have custom made for D-Day, and a couple of other little FAQ sort of questions, which again are on the Warlord website. But I didn't want to throw that in right away because we haven't even tried this yet.
And this is the unofficial rules.
Yes, it is, and it's right on there. Let me point out, these are the unofficial bolt action skirmish rules. That to me implies that official rules are on their way.
Yes, that's what it sounds like to me, for sure.
To me.
But again, if this is like 3 years old,
then I say we're very late.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're going to set up all of our armies and we'll be back and show the deployment. We finished our deployment and you timed it, didn't you, Bruce?
Took us 8 minutes. In this turn, we brought on all our guys either with run or advance orders, and as you can see, I kind of moved up against the hedgerows, in behind the haystacks. There's my platoon commander there, and my sniper team set an ambush, but they couldn't actually trigger it because the terrain was too dense. Something that was hard mentally to get over was keeping the guys not just 1 inch apart.
Yeah, the coherency of the unit, that's right.
Yeah. Now, there's no mention in the unofficial rules that you can do that, but to me, that's the whole idea of a skirmish, is to break them up. So if we're doing it wrong, Warlord, we apologize. And note too, if you look at Rob's machine gun team, when Rob brought his machine gun team on, he took 3 dice. He took 1 dice out, rolled the machine gun team on, and therefore grabbed 2 more to bring those 2 guys out with him.
Because you can't separate these, so...
You can, but then the machine gunner takes a penalty to shoot.
Yes. And you can see all the other deployment that I got done here. And my officer is hiding behind the building. And there's another guy there. And the last guy, he's up onto the fence right here. Yeah. We did discuss off camera what is considered soft cover and hard cover. So obviously, like, the building is hard cover. The hedges are soft cover. The fences, we said, are hard cover. That's right. And obviously hard there too as well. So it's pretty much the same thing as with bolt action, because it is bolt action, just a smaller style gameplay. So we're done with our deployment and I guess our first turn, but there's no real turns in this.
Yeah, the turns don't seem to matter. It's like whose line it is anyways. The scores don't matter. The turns don't matter. Once half the unit is destroyed, you start doing morale checks. So let's start destroying each other.
All right, let's start killing. First dice.
Now that everyone's on the board and we can actually maybe do something. Go first dice is to you.
I go first. Now, one thing I want to mention to the viewers out there, if you played this game, please comment down below and let us know like your thoughts onto it and if we make any mistakes in this video, because again, this is all new to us, not the bolt action rules, but this specific thing for the firefight. Just comment down below, timestamp the video and say like, hey, this is what you should have done, and kind of refer to a page number of all 3 pages into the firefight book.
That's right.
Just to confirm, or even like a FAQ, but we're not following the FAQs like Bruce said, so just keep that in mind that we're not doing that. So I am first to go. I'll be back. I decided to use this guy, and he's shooting all the way over into the soft cover of the middle gentleman right there. And it is a 6 I have to hit because it is long range, soft cover, and small team.
That's right.
So here goes. Give me a 6. And no, I got a 1. My next activation dice, and I advance him, and I'm shooting over here, but I have to get super 6s, so 6 twice. Nope.
No. I've got another order dice drop, so I'm going to immediately return the favor. I think, and fire my Bren at your guy behind the wall. And if you just give me a second, I'll figure out.
Oh, this guy right here?
Yeah.
All right.
So
the Bren, you got 4 dice?
4 dice, needing 6s because it's hardcover and small team. Getting 6s. Nope.
Nothing.
Not a 1. Not a 1.
I can see this game going to be very difficult to.
You have to get up close.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get up close.
And it's my go again. I try to think of what I want to do here. I advance this guy and I'm shooting down here. It's hardcover, so I need super 6s or 7s again. Oh, there's 1.
Uh-oh.
Come on, baby. Oh no, so off by 1. And what I did for him is I advanced him and I'm going to shoot and hit the guy right around. Well, he's not around the corner, he's out in the open for me, but I still need 7s. Okay, give me a 6. No. I'm going to use my Beretta as well as the 2 riflemen here because I had to pull out the 3 dice because if I choose him, he's going to get a penalty. So I'm doing all 3, and I'm going to fire them all into the guy right over there. So it's going to be 7s again, but I get 5 dice, 6, 7 dice in total.
5.
Or 5 dice, yes, that's right. Here goes. I need 6s and 6s, and I got 1.
Maybe. Yep.
All right. So I need another 6, and I didn't get it.
Sorry.
All right, Bruce, so it's your order die, and what are you doing?
I'm going to advance this fella here, because I'm starting to get the feeling you need to be pretty close to people to actually engage them. So he's going to advance, fire at that fella there, so he's 3s, move 4, hardcover 5, 6, small target 7, 1 shot 7, no.
No. Yeah, it's becoming very apparent that you have to get in super, super close to try to fight them.
I think so. Which might lead to some close combat.
That's what I was thinking, is close combat. And I hate close combat with this game. You thrive on it, I don't. All right, Martyr die. What I did is he was here and I advanced him to shoot. Now, he's short range, but still, because of the hardcover and everything else, I still have to get the crappy 7s. No. All right, Bruce, your order die?
I drew one, and I had given thought to pulling dice for everyone around him within 6 and shooting at the one guy. But then I realized, well, that guy can't really do it, and that guy can't really do it, so to heck with it. I will simply fire with this guy, needing a 6 to hit him because it's hardcover and small target. 1.
1, nope.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling, because if I get the next time, I'm going to do the same with the guy beside him. Oh, I don't.
Oh, no. So it's
the next one.
It's my
the
turn.
next one.
What I did for it, I ran a guy here with his SMG here. I was going to go here closely, but if I'd have to put him out of cover, so he'd be in the open to be able to get range, so I decided just to run instead. And you are on to your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to advance this fella around the bush to the cover and fire at that guy. So 3, he moved. 4, hardcover, 5, 6, small target, 7. No.
This is getting really difficult.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
I think I need to pull up my weighted 6-sided dice.
That might help.
Because then it
Your
just
dice again?
rolls
Your
6.
last dice?
Whoa-oh. And for my officer, I just hugged around the corner and I am staying right there. He's not in range to shoot anything, but he don't want to be more in the open. And it's your time. 5 dice for you.
5 dice.
All right, so I'll give you time to think about it, then we'll be back, Bruce.
All right.
So Bruce, you're gonna take your 2 guys?
Yes. SMG and rifle. And as we're discovering, 7s, because the small target is really throwing everything off.
Yes.
It's just that extra one you need. So 2 SMG shots, a rifle shot needing 7s. SMG might hit.
Boy.
6. No such luck. 3 other dice. You're gonna have to give me a second to think what the heck I want to do.
We'll be back. You advance him to the hardcover.
Yeah, from around the haystack needing a 7. Oh, there's a 6. And as Mark knows, and everyone knows Mark, if I pick that up, it's not going to roll a 6 again, but this one might. Oh, our first hit.
You got a 6, really?
Our first hit.
Uh-oh.
So we have a pin.
Finally.
As per normal bolt action rules. But the good news for you is these are veterans, so I need a 5 or 6 to kill that guy. Fresh dice, and a bloody red one at that.
Oh, a 5.
First blood. I took first blood.
He's dead. He died.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, there's 1 die for you.
Dice.
First dice, and the pin goes away.
Oh, yes.
Now, I'm going to do the Mark thing too. I'm going to do it.
Calling fresh dice. Mark's right. I can't ever let him watch this video now.
And what are you doing there, Bruce?
Well, just to use his influence, going to run him over here. And don't really need to put the dice down because it's the last one. And he's going to fire at one of those guys behind the fence, needing 7s. I'm not even going to check because I know he needs a 7.
Nope, got a 5.
All right, we're picking
and
up.
That is it for the first or second round, really.
Second round, yeah.
And you got first blood.
I did. I'm going to pick up my ambush order because my sniper's doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from them as much as possible. My order dice was next, and I advanced him, and I shot over here. I needed 7s, and unfortunately, I didn't get a 7, as you can tell. It's your order die. What are you doing there, Bruce?
Okay, so I want to point out, first of all, I made a mistake on the last turn. My Bren gunner, wherever he is, he's there, should have had a guy beside him to shoot without a penalty. Now, it didn't hit anything, so it didn't make a difference, but for him to shoot, he needs that loader beside him to do his job, or he takes a penalty. So, I drew my die, and I'm going to try this thing that is sort of unique to Firefight. I can either influence everyone within 12 of that officer, or everyone within 6 of this NCO. So I'm going to draw every dice within 6 of that NCO. They have to do the same thing, although it doesn't specify the same target. I'm wondering what the case is there. Well, we'll talk about that off tape.
I think that'd be well overkill if you picked the same target.
Although it does make sense. Hey, you guys shoot at that dude. So they're all going to fire, and just because I am going to say, although you wouldn't shoot it. Well, let's just do that. I don't know what the rule is. However, we will all fire on that fella right there.
You're going to pick on my one lonely guy?
3s, hard cover 4, 5, Single dude 6, and for most guys it's going to be long range, except for the not long range.
He may be toast.
It's going to be 6s.
All right.
6s. I hope we're doing this right. One hit.
One hit of all them dice.
One pin and need a 5 and 6. Well, that was a 1, so that's due a high number. No.
3. Nope.
1 dice.
But he does get 1 pin onto him.
But that's a lot of guys.
Yeah, that was a lot of shots. Bruce's next order die, he's shooting into here, and he needs 6s.
6s. 3.
Got a 3.
1.
All right. Kind of silly to do, but I'm following suit too as well. So he's doing his special order, giving everybody here to shoot at the same time. Now, I failed his test for him, so he's gone down. So now it's only 1 rifle, 2, 3 rifles, so I get 3 shots. And I'm going to shoot, just say, this guy can stop cover. Sure. So I got to get 7s.
Oh, maybe 6. Hang on now, let's see. 3s, long range. Is it long range? It is long range. 4, soft cover 5. It's 6. It's 6.
6s.
Not 7.
Oh, okay. So give me 2 6s. 1 6.
1 6. And
you get a pin.
4, 5, or 6 to kill.
Yeah. Come on. 4.
Whoa.
He's dead. I finally got my first blood. Yay. The guy that I killed, Bruce, he was your squad leader, and you just looked in the book.
So the firefight rules don't address it, so I'm going to work on the assumption that he's still their squad leader. And when you lose a squad leader, you're at a permanent -1. So that's how I'm going to run with the rest of these guys. They've lost their squad leader. Any morale check they have to do is going to be at a -1.
Alrighty. And it's my turn because he drew another order die. It's a black one. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take them guys again and shoot.
So that's going to take...
Yeah, so I'm taking all 3 because I don't want a penalty.
Although, I don't know, Rob, I don't know. Can we see?
Oh.
Get down, can you see him?
Yeah,
you got a camera.
You moved, that's right. No good. So I can't do that. So I guess I could just move.
You could.
That's all I'm going to do is I'm going to move them and we're going to continue on because I can't see him. It is your turn. You have the next 3 you said, and then we're done?
Yeah. So I lost my squad leader, so I'm going to run my platoon leader over to here. Sneakily behind the haystack. I'm going to take these snipers who are doing nothing. I'm going to run them out the door.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was hoping you weren't going to do that.
Here. And that's it. We have to pick up our dice and keep rolling.
All right. So the score is 1-1 so far. With my other die, I'm going to try to do the same thing again, but I did manage to roll and get rid of that pin marker. So he needs 6s, he needs 7s, 6s and 6s, and I'm shooting them all into the Bren, which is right here because he can shoot a lot more. So I'm going to roll and I'll be back. Out of all of them shots, what happened was he got a pin, and that is it because they just whiffed all of their shots badly. Next order die.
It's mine. I'm going to fire my sniper, which means I got to draw both dice because his guys are with him. Now I have to figure out who I'm firing at. I should be able to see someone. Oh yes, I can. See pointy guy?
Him.
Yes.
My
Sniper.
SMG.
Needing a 3+ to hit. Doing so. Again, veterans 5 or 6 to kill.
Yeah. Oh no! You killed him. So that's 2.
That's 2
to 1.
Your squad leader 2.
On Bruce's turn, he's doing the same thing. He pulled the dice out, and you're all shooting into this guy right here?
That's right. He's influencing guys around him. He can't actually fire. He's supporting the Bren, so the Bren needs 6s. The guy needs 5, so here we go with the Bren. Misses and 6. No.
Nothing.
We needed 7s for the rifle, but a 3 isn't even close.
Jeez. All right, Bruce.
I drew 2 order dice, which you shouldn't do, of course, but I drew just 2. So 1's running into this building. Advancing into the building. 2's advancing into the building, and they're both going to shoot at that fella there, needing 7s because they moved. So that's 4. Hard cover is up to 6, and it's a small team 7. So I shouldn't roll these dice because that's not going to any score whatsoever.
Well, you could roll them. It's just nothing's going to happen.
So needing to sit. Nope, neither.
Oh, jeez.
They both advanced.
All right. And last but not least, it's me.
It is you, because we did draw your dice.
Yep. And it's only these guys to go next.
Oh, no, you've still got 2 dudes somewhere. Oh, that's right. Because both those dice belong to that machine gun team.
To go to them. I got to think about this one. With my team, I'm shooting in here, and because of the hardcover and distance, it is 6s I have to hit on. And I get the 5 dice to do it. Oh, come on, give me some luck.
Not a 1.
Not even 1. Bruce, you tried your snipers?
So far I've drawn the first 3 dice. My sniper, as with any good sniper in a tournament, rolled a 1 to hit your guy. So after I announced that they were going to be big and do a lot of damage, he missed. Then I drew the next dice and realized that machine gun team's in the open. So for the first time ever, we need a 4 to hit. Because it's not a small team. It's 3 and it's long range. So 4. Needing a 4. Getting a 5, needing a 4, 5, or 6 to wound, a 6. So, and I guess it could, okay, anyways. So one wound there. So actually, that's a dude. That is a
pin.
dude.
Now, you killed one of the guys.
So it is a die, and it is a pin, but those guys can't come off the base at the moment.
Nope.
They just have to remember that there's a dice going.
All right, but this is the first time ever not having to roll 6s or 7s.
That's nice. And you know what? I'm going to do it again with that guy.
Oh, you're going to pick at him more, eh?
Yeah. Need 4, missing.
Oh, 3s.
Missing.
All right. Now, we're not going to be recording every single turn and round, but again, when something happens, we're certainly going to be recording it. Because this guy exchanged fires with that guy and back and forth, and nothing happened. I didn't record it, so it don't really make a difference, but we'll be back when something big happens.
All right, so Rob drew the next 2 die and realized my dude was standing right in the middle of the door. Now, I think some people would say, well, he's in the hardcover, so it should count. My thought is, if Rob, if you actually put your camera right behind, put your camera behind those guys shooting, the 2 Italian guys shooting, that guy is not behind cover. He's in the middle of an open door like a dummy. Nevertheless, Rob rolled 1 and missed, Rob rolled another and hit, but did not wound. So there's a pin on him, and we decided that guy is not in any sort of cover. He's standing like a dummy in a doorway. Yeah,
and also the building is kind of half gone or 3/4 gone, right. So he's definitely would be more open.
Yeah.
Bruce is our die. What are you doing?
So I'm going to do the trick with this fella. He's going to run, and these 3 guys are going to run, and I just decided that guy's going to run. Why not? Because he is within 12. So he's going to run to here. Now this is something, this might be a local meta. For years, a number of us have played that if you're behind the cover, you're not obstructed by it. I don't think that's correct, though, by bolt action standards. So I am just going to move him forward 6, believing that that's still an obstacle. I think that might have been a version 1 thing, or sort of a all army guys sort of kind of thought that, well, no, you're at the cover. At any rate, I'm rambling at this point. They ran forward, because obviously exchanging 7s isn't going to go very well.
No.
And he'll run up to here, and he ran up to there. Clearly, you have to get close to kill, so let's get close and kill.
Yes, this is what we're realizing, is we have to definitely be closer, because if you're going to keep staying the distance and you have to do 7s all the time, chances are you're not going to kill them.
Not going to happen.
No. Oh, it's my turn. On my turn, I got to shoot these guys all the way over here. Hardcover had to get 6s, and luckily, guess what I did?
You did get a 6.
That's
and then
right.
you got a 6 to kill him. So
That's
he is gone, so that's another die off the board.
Now, what we said off camera too as well is if we were playing normal bolt action, I rolled a 6s, it'd be exceptional and I get to pick one, but because it's only 1 guy, that exceptional rule is just out the window.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't imagine where it would come into play.
All right. Oh, mine again. Correction, it's not mine again. There's supposed to be 2 more die with this. We keep forgetting that. Yeah. But, oh, no. Okay, we made a mistake here. One of these guys are dead.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right. It didn't matter. It didn't affect the thing, though.
No, they still did, but
yeah, you're right.
The 2 of them did. So, yeah, we forgot that.
Okay, we can correct that.
All right. We caught it, though.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to timestamp and say you did this wrong.
Yeah.
All right. On Bruce's turn, he's shooting his guy there into my guy who already fired, and is point blank, and we did it all, so we need 5s.
Need 5. Need 5.
Got a 6. Uh-oh.
So hit and needing 5 or 6 to kill.
No, you got a 1.
I rolled the same dice. Mark, you're right. Shouldn't have rolled the same dice.
Thank you, Mark.
A pin.
Yeah, you got a pin.
That's
Next round, you pulled your order die, and you got a smile on your face.
yeah.
I know
yeah.
why.
Because so when I read the rules, I didn't really think this through. If you look down at the position here, we got a veteran here who you don't want to assault singular. Like a regular guy doesn't run against a veteran because that's just bad news, especially behind a defended obstacle. So I've chosen to run my platoon commander. Also run 1, 2, 3 guys up to an assault on that lone dude. Now he's too close to get a reactionary shot. He's within 6. It's basically considered a surprise charge. Let's just double check that. Yes, he is. So all 3 of these guys are going to be, all 4 of these guys will be fighting in an assault simultaneously. I need 4, 5s, and 6s to, correction, I need 5s and 6s, and Rob needs just 4, 5, or 6.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I only need 1 die, right?
It's a rifle, yeah. So you're gonna roll, and it's kind of simultaneous. I need 5s and 6s to wound. So I did kill your guy.
Yep.
But you can, because simultaneously you can at least kill one of my guys.
Nope.
You didn't.
Of course not.
Yeah. Now I can reconsolidate D6, 5 inches. I can. So I'm just gonna stay still because I don't run in the open. That's gonna be a bad idea.
Yeah. So you were up by 1 again. We were tied, and now you got 1 more. That's interesting because you're looking at 3 guys coming at the 1 guy, and that's
yeah. I kind of realized that with the veteran. I certainly didn't want to do 1 guy against the veteran.
No,
because that was not going to work out well. But with those extra 2 dudes, fight them simultaneously. I just needed to get. The math said it was going to work.
And it worked.
However,
on my turn, I decide to follow suit with Bruce did and run them up. But Bruce, you got something that you want to say to the viewers?
Yeah, I should have thought that move ahead because I had to reconsolidate 5. I should have pulled back, realizing that Rob was just going to come right in and avenge his buddies. The Pedocadutisti aren't going to take that land down. So now Rob's attacking with an assault weapon, simultaneous. I can't reaction fire because I'd already run. I'd already done something. So no reaction fire. We fight simultaneous. Rob needing 4s and up. I need 5s and up.
All right. I'm using my officer first.
So that's 1 hit. It's an an assault weapon. So you roll that one again, or that one. Margaret had you roll that one.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 hit, 2 hit,
2 hits,
and now your rifles.
Now.
3 hits, in fact 4 hits, but after 3 the guys are dead. I can respond needing 5s and 6s, 5s and 6s, nothing. I do not kill anything. So 3 guys gone. Now here's a big swing, because I believe that might be half. Let's do your reconsolidation first.
Yes, now I have to really think about my reconsolidation because I learned from my enemy.
Yeah, learn from your enemy, exactly.
That's right. So just give me a moment here. Now, after talking to Bruce off camera for consolidating, I was thinking I'm pulling them back, but the thing is they need 5s to get me and I need 4s, so it is advisable, like Bruce said, just to keep them there. But now we have to go over to do which is called a break test.
We're now at the break point. I've lost half my guys. So immediately I have to take a test, and right off the rules, it's the same as a morale check, and is always taken by the officer, the forces officer. So he's here. And he gets his own bonus. He's a regular, so he needs a 9, but he gets that bonus 10. So I pass. The game keeps going.
Yep.
The next time I lose a single guy, we do that again. And every time hereafter I lose 1 guy, we're doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's because there's more than half of your squad been killed.
That's right. That's right. You're 1 dice short of that, so you can preserve your forces. You're not taking that test just
I hope I can preserve. I want to kill you.
And the next dice, you might just do so with that machine gun.
He shed his pin. I was going to go and shoot with the machine guns, but you know what? We're going to do this one first. He shed his pin, like I said, so now he needs 5. Oh, come on. This could be the game. No, of course not. When the pressure's on, I run away.
And you know what's needing 5?
You need 5?
2.
Oh.
These guys both need some marksmanship practice.
Yeah, they've been shooting back and forth, and you know, I think they just got to lick the sights of their barrel to have the light glisten into the, and so they can get more of a clear shot.
All right, my fella here, he's going to try and shed his pins. Uh-oh.
Oh, you got a 10.
Uh-oh. So he's got a pin, so he's down to 8, and his officer's there, but yeah, he's going down. He's going down. He keeps the pin. And this guy, he doesn't have anything, so he's going to fire. 3. No, he's going to fire at your machine gun. Which for him?
You got to shoot the poor machine gun.
3. Long range 4. Needs a 4. Needs a 4. Needs a 4. Gets a 5.
5.
And gets a pin. That's all.
All right. Bruce now, he drew his next die, and it's his last one, and he's doing the sniper team, and he's going to try to pick him off.
See, this is the lesson. These guys keep on standing up, and I can see their heads.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, why would they be doing that?
Well, let's see. So I need a 3 to hit. Need a 5 or 6 to kill.
Oh, but you get a pin.
Got a pin.
So the stand-up guy gets a pin, and now I got 1 left to do. So we're on to this. So this could be for the bag of marbles right here.
This could
be. For you
it.
to do another break test.
Yeah. So 3. 4, 5 hardcover, 6 because it's a small team. So you need a 6 with 5 dice.
Okay, hopefully I'll get one. All right, needing 6s with 5 dice. Now, statistically, I should at least roll 1, but I don't go by statistics.
5 ones.
And obviously, I don't go by statistics because I don't even got 1. So we're on to the next round now. I did the NCO, or not the NCO, the officer. He grabbed them out, and he is going to shoot down here. Using my SMG first, and it's long range, so 6s, you said, Bruce, right?
6s for the SMG, yep.
Yep, so let's do that first. Nothing.
And 5s for your rifles.
All right, come on, at least get 5s. Nothing. Oh. Really? Bruce's turn, he's going to try the sniper again. Are you going to try to hit the guy standing up yet again?
Same guy, he must have thought it was a fly or a bee or something.
And you think he'd be smart and duck down, but no.
Yeah, it's a bee. So a hit, and not a kill, no.
But a pin.
A pin.
Again.
Another pin. 5.
So you're shooting, I hit the camera, hitting him into him, so 5s.
Needing 5. Getting
got a
5. 5 or 6 to kill,
no. Got a 3. So he gets a pin. You're throwing the pins around left and right. On one of my turns, I shot, but I hit but did double pins, and that's all. And then Bruce shot him. He went and...
He tried to shoot at you guys up on the hill, missed. And the 2 guys in the house, 1 went down and 1 missed your machine gun team. So a whole bunch of guys shooting in the air, hoping for the best, and
nothing happening.
Not having much luck.
After all the exchange between these 2 guys on my turn, I managed to actually kill him.
So, again, we're at halfway. We actually weren't at halfway before, my mistake, but not the end of the world because I didn't flee. So, I have lost half my guys now.
Because you have 12 and I had 11.
12. So now I got 6 bodies. He's got to do his check, needing a 10, correction, a 9. He gets his own bonus. So 10, yep. We stand, we keep on fighting. I'm going.
All right, on Bruce's turn, he did a rally, and he got these 2 guys a rally, and you notice that there are no more pins left on Bruce. All right, so it's on to my machine gun. On my turn, you see he stayed down, but because I pulled the 3 dice out, failed his pin check, so these 2 come down, and now they have to hit into this, and it's going to be, this guy has 2 dice, and he's hitting on...
3s, because we decided he's in the open. He's not behind that cover when that guy's standing there. He is a small team, so that's up to 4, but it's point blank down to 3. The fact they move doesn't matter, so it's 3s for the SMG and 4 for the rifle. All
right, let's do the rifle first.
And you know what? I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to go down. I'm going down. I'm going down. So now it's 5s for the SMG. 5s for the SMG and 6 for the rifle.
I totally forgot about that. Like, come on! So 6s for the rifle first. Yeah. Nope.
And 5s for the SMG.
Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes, 2
hits,
5s.
2 hits. Now roll 3, 4s or higher. 4s or higher.
4, oh yes.
Those are fresh dice.
Yeah. 4s or higher.
Oh my goodness.
You touched the dice and I picked them up.
I touched the dice.
But you got 2 pins though.
2 pins?
Yeah.
Now, as we pointed out, if that guy goes, Rob, we're no longer testing on a 10. because my squad leader's gone, that's my platoon leader. If he goes, we're testing on a regular guy's leadership, which is 9, and I believe there's a -1 because there's, yeah, it'll be an 8. So taking him out is going to be a good thing for you, which might well happen on the next turn.
Give me another one with black die. Oh, yes.
Get a black die. Oh, yeah. Here you go.
All right. So I'm wondering if I should do these now, just to try to close it in, or move him, but he can move and then shoot at your sniper team that's been causing a lot of pain in my butt all the time.
You could.
But I think I'm going to try to end it with him.
All right, 5 dice needing 6.
Where I decided to go with the machine gun I shot over, I had 5 dice on 6s, and I did get it, and then I rolled a 5, and he is gone. So another break test for you.
Break test. The commander's still alive, so I need 10. I get it.
Oh yeah, you got it easy. I got to get rid of this guy as quick as possible so that you can't.
All right, sniper's up. Sniper's up.
Gonna pot shot his head.
Firing at that dude. Hitting that dude. Killing
5.
that dude.
Oh, well.
And guess what that means for you, sir?
I got to do a break test.
Break test for you.
And this is where I'm going to fail. You just watch and see. Here goes. 2 dice for the break test. Fresh dice. And I pass.
Pass.
Just barely by 9.
You do.
My last dice, I advanced him over the wall, and I'm under 12 inches, and Bruce had told me something interesting about snipers, which I didn't know.
That's right. A sniper at less than 12 inches cannot use his scope. That was a version 2 thing which came out, because I think under the old version 1 you could actually have a no-miss scenario with a sniper. So they basically said if you're less than 12 inches you cannot snipe. So he can shoot per normal, but he cannot snipe him. I can snipe someone else, but not him. So nevertheless, you need a 5.
I need 5s. And I got a 2. All right, next round.
I think this...
It was my black die, which I was really hoping for that was drawn, so I'm going to assault.
2 veterans.
2, and is he regular?
He's a regular. And I don't think he's really behind cover, so it's not simultaneous. I think you're just rolling here, needing 4s. Yeah, needing 4s.
No. Bruce touched them dice. I don't know if I should use them or not. No, I'm not going to get the other dice. Not saying that you're bad luck or anything there, Bruce, but you know.
I've set him up.
So needing 4s. And you said that simultaneously because he's not in cover? Like
I'm not in cover.
Barricade
I'm kind of in the open, and I'm too short, too close range to react to you. So if you get a 4 or 5 here, that's him done. You don't. Now, I do get a fight back. Looking for a 5 or... I told you these are lucky dice. Looking for 5 or 6. Nope. So another round, which I believe is now simultaneous.
Yes.
So off we go. Ready? Ready?
I got my 4s.
I did not get my 5.
Nope.
So my guy's dead. That is another morale check, and it should be pointed out now, there's no CO for a bonus, or no platoon commander for a bonus. There's no squad leader for a bonus. So the morale check is taken with basically my snipers and that dude left. Their base score is 9, -1. I need to 8 or less. Oh, the fight goes on.
Geez.
Fight goes on.
Wow. Okay, Bruce, you drew your order die, so what are you doing?
Running.
You're running away?
Running at.
Oh.
Now, you get a reaction shot, which I believe would only be. Oh no. Yes, that's a team. It doesn't work that way, Bruce. No. Doesn't work that way. Stop.
Rewind.
It doesn't work that way for charging. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot one guy. 3. Hardcover 4, 5, small team 6.
Nope.
Miss. Okay. Yeah, I thought that the team would run together, but they don't. They only act together in terms of shooting together.
Okay.
So that guy also. So he's going to.
He's going to shoot too.
No, he's going to be braver than his mate. He's going to run.
Oh.
So you're going to shoot at him, needing 3, small team 4, needing a 4 to hit.
All right, and 1 die.
Yeah, because this is your response. Oh.
Yep.
See if you kill him.
Oh, yeah, I got to think. Nope.
Yeah, you need a fresh dice. Fresh
dice.
Not
3.
killing him, so the pin doesn't matter. So now we fight simultaneous, you needing 4, 5, and 6, and me needing 5 and 6.
All right, and that's 1 die for me.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come over here. Oh, okay.
Oh, so mine didn't happen. I got a 3. 5. Oh no.
Yes.
No.
So that's another dead.
That's another dead, and that's another check on a 8.
8.
No!
What happened, Bruce?
Failed the test. Sixes, double sixes are really good. My base score is 9. I had no leaders. Down to 8. Got 12.
That's right. So I actually won this game.
You have won the inaugural Firefight with the Paracadutisti.
Sure, spell that.
Paracadutisti. I will not spell it. Well done. I like this game. It kind of bogged down a little bit with a whole bunch of shooting back and forward, but the fact that there was no time limit, and then you realize, okay, well, this hasn't worked for the last 3 turns. Maybe I need to do something different. And you did. You ran down that hill, and that changed everything.
Yeah, I was completely thinking about staying up on the hill constantly, but then you said, well, you can run down the hill. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's the same thing as with that stupid down that you did over here. Yes. I always, no matter what bolt action game I play, I always forget about going down.
Well, I think that was a good game. I enjoyed that. It took us about 2 hours, but there was a bit of sort of learning curve in there. And but I like that. A dozen guys, 2 hours on a smaller table. A good bolt action game sometimes 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah. And then you're all sorts of crazy vehicles and all sorts of crazy rules. This is very straightforward. If you're a newer player, I think this is a good way to sort of test out units. Well, maybe, but certainly a good way to get guys on the board.
I found this more intense than your average bolt action because you have all of the squads to play. People start playing, they're very relaxed at first, and then as the game goes on, they're really kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. But with this, because there's such a little amount of men to fight, you have to just start going right away.
Yeah, and you have to get close because we saw 7s aren't going anywhere. You need to get into the fight quickly, and I think next time we played, I might go a little bit quicker because we'd get aggressive quicker knowing that.
Yeah, because you're going to have to run as much as possible, get closer, because them 7s are just what kills it.
Yeah.
Also too, which I didn't mention, this video is going to be out very soon. I'm going to probably edit it tonight and hopefully post it tomorrow with the Hero Quest campaign. And because of that, I just want to let everybody know who's watching that Bruce and myself will be attending Origins.
Yes, we're not just a little bit excited about that.
Yep, that's right. So if you see Bruce or I walking around at Origins, please stop us and say hello if you enjoyed talking about the videos, if you enjoyed the bolt action videos that we play and everything else, because it'd be interesting to see who is going to stop us.
And if you haven't gone to Origins, 18,000 people over 5 days, 7,000 events which you can register for, or you can register for nothing and walk around with generic tokens. Decide, I like the looks of that game. And if there's spots, you can join in. It's a fantastic event down in Columbus, Ohio. It's a bit of a drive from Southern Ontario, but well worth it. It's a fantastic day, 5 days if you want. We're going for 4. Fantastic event. Not a lot of minis at Origins, but everything else. Everything.
Board games.
Lots of board games. Lots of board games. There are minis. If you've come out with a new game or you heard about a new game, it will be at Origins, and you can register to play it, and it's $2 to play most games. It's fantastic.
Now you signed up for a couple of games to play already.
I did. Are you gonna put me in the spot and ask me to remember? Because I'm not gonna. I did. For Warlord, I signed up for Cruel Seas, Blood Red Skies, Hail Caesar, and I might do Pike and Shot, but I don't think I have time for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be walking around with the camera, gonna do some recording, and hopefully I'm gonna get Bruce here in action, because I tried to sign up. I signed up a little later, so I wasn't able to, but it's not saying I can't get in, because once we're there, if somebody don't show up.
That's right. And these guys they're selling their wares. If this is my new game called Firefight, and there's people walking around and say, I want to play, they'll let you play. I think, again, most often they'll ask you for the $2 generic token, just because Origins is not for profit. They want to get, make some money to give away for charities and whatnot. But yeah, people want to show you their game. They want you to play, and they have a great job. The designers are there. They know the rules inside and out, and they run you through the games. It's a lot of fun.
I'm really looking forward to this, because I've done Adepticon before. Adepticon was a lot of fun, but I found it was a lot heavy to 40K, Age of Sigmar, that sort of thing. And I don't really play those games yet, but I am going to learn them. But with Origins, again, it's board games, it's bolt action. There's more of a multi-facet of games, different types of games and everything. So I am definitely looking forward to that. So again, if you see Bruce or myself walking around, come up and say hi and, you know, talk to us. Tell us what you think of the games that we play on the channel. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, I hope you enjoyed this Firefight. I certainly did. I'll definitely play it again. Well, even if I didn't win.
Well done, well done.
It's all about fun. And honestly, I thought I was going to lose. And what was the breaking point? It's your fault. The breaking point to where I said, you know, like, hey, I think I might have, you know, a little better of a chance. And once you mentioned about going down, like I can advance down, that changed my mindset completely, because I was going to just stay up here and just keep going and going and going. But that's what changed the game for me, in my opinion, is that because where I went down, I was able to go and I assaulted your officer.
Yeah, the paratroopers got aggressive, as most paratroopers are. And that was it.
Yeah. So again, great game. I want to play this again. If you want to see Bruce and I combat for a revenge, or Bruce's revenge, comment down below and let us know. And if we get enough likes and comments onto that, we'll certainly make it happen. All right, so until next time, Board Game Maniacs, have fun. Communication is key, and most importantly of all, and that is, do you know what that is?
Be a maniac!
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger because of you, the viewers. I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.